We've got the heavy black sand here, right? Already got gold in it.
We're here in the remote, mountainous region of the Philippines, embarking on an exciting and educational journey inspired by Waka Horne Heke's book, A Rough Guide, Treasure Hunting in the Philippines. In this video series, we'll be following the advice from Chapter 10, Building a Sluice Box, and the Art of Gold Panning. The main problem in gold mining is in overcoming unknowns. Until you find them, you do not usually know where the good gold deposits are located. If it were really easy, all the gold would already be gone. The fact that so much gold is being recovered by small-scale miners today proves it was not easy to find in the first place. Otherwise, the old-timers would have found it all. The old-timers had it much more difficult than we do, but it is still not that easy. When you get out into the field, you are mainly faced with not knowing where the gold is, and this is where it comes down to you and your ability to overcome problems and the unknown. Today, we are at a beautiful beachside city in the Philippines. Although it is not as remote as the mountains, it still took over 7 hours to get here to meet Waka himself. We ventured out to a newly formed river system created as a result of massive flooding earlier this year. Information about the flooding is in a previous video, which was broadcast live from this channel. Although the flooding was a tragic event, it liberated a lot of materials from the jungle and riverbed. It formed several new small river systems that cut into the land. This was a strong indicator that there could be some reliable pay streaks. Although the purpose of the trip was to survey the damage, we decided to explore the new riverbeds and pull some material. Then, something unexpected occurred. We found a lot of very heavy black sands. Most people do not believe that there is much gold in this area, even though there is significant mining not far away. It was our eureka moment, the climax we had been building up to in this video series.
So this is the perfect location, being the eddy current, swinging around, capturing around there, spinning through here, and dumping this deposit there, which we've just seen. So bingo, we've actually come across flecks of gold with the author of the book himself. A lot of that goldy color stuff is actual gold?
Yeah. Well, not all of it.
Yeah.
That is not gold. That's orange.
Oh, look, gold.
No, look. She's got. See it coming here.
Daddy.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Candy.
See it in here? It's very clear.
We found several pay streaks, which was very significant. We couldn't stop finding fine alluvial gold. It was literally everywhere. Every time we took material, we found this very fine alluvial gold. We had found the pay dirt. We also decided to take some small gold-colored rocks back to base camp for inspection. The reason for this is that the water was making them sparkle, which, as you can see, was very misleading. But just for fun, let's take a look under a magnifying glass at what we found. Frankly, we are not geologists. We suspect none of it is gold, but we need to wait for daylight to inspect the small pieces clearly. Since we were not expecting to do any panning today, we did not fully document everything. So we are coming back very soon to do a full audit of the area, because we also found something very important. The area is rich in iron ore, copper, pyrite, and quartz, and is well worth seeking a claim or land lease to work the entire river system. There are multiple tributaries and a giant U-shaped bend that makes the area very productive and lucrative. With a large quantity of various valuable minerals, this location has proven to be worth the effort to revisit and complete the audit. We plan to drop a sluice or two. We really enjoyed literally bathing in gold and rich copper deposits. Great energy and a perfect finish to the day. Before we wrap this video up, here are some tips for sampling areas after heavy flooding. Look for new deposits. Flooding can shift material significantly, creating new deposits of heavy minerals like gold. Focus on areas where water flow slows down, such as behind large boulders or at bends in the river, where heavier materials are likely to settle. Pay attention to black sands. Black sands often indicate the presence of heavier minerals, including gold.
The first indicator is we need these big black rocks. That's number one. Then you got the black sands, the heavy black sands. So we got the black rocks here. These big rocks, right? The stuff which are all in the part 1 and part 2. We've got the heavy black sand here, right? Okay. And it's already got gold in it. So it's got the ebbing flows, and it's accumulating in these pockets behind the.
These sands can act as a natural indicator of where to start panning or sluicing. Sample different locations. In newly formed rivers or streams, sample various spots to find the richest deposits. Focus on areas with visible signs of mineralization, such as quartz veins or iron-rich rocks. Use the right tools. Bring basic panning and sampling equipment, including a gold pan, a classifier, and a shovel. If you find promising material, consider returning with more advanced tools like a sluice box. Why gold moves and forms in newly formed rivers and streams. Gold moves and forms in newly formed rivers and streams, primarily due to its density. During flooding, the fast-moving water can erode and break up gold-bearing rocks, releasing the gold into the water. As the floodwaters recede and slow down, the heaviest particles, including gold, settle out first. This process leads to the formation of pay streaks, where gold accumulates in specific areas of the riverbed, often in crevices, behind boulders, or in the inside bends of rivers where water velocity decreases. The changing landscape, such as the formation of new channels and the deposition of fresh materials, creates new opportunities for gold to be concentrated and discovered. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Today, we've had an unexpected and exciting discovery in this newly formed river system, uncovering fine alluvial gold amidst the black sands. It's been a day full of surprises, and our eureka moment has left us thrilled and eager to explore more. As you saw, we stumbled upon several pay streaks and even collected some intriguing gold-colored rocks to examine back at base camp. While we may not be geologists, our findings have certainly piqued our curiosity, and we can't wait to investigate further. In our next episode, we will return to this promising location to conduct a full audit. We'll document the area more thoroughly, bring in proper equipment, and take a closer look at the rich minerals we've found. This includes exploring the potential of iron ore, copper, pyrite, and quartz deposits that we've only just begun to uncover at this bonanza site. So stay tuned and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until then, happy prospecting, and we'll see you in the next episode of Gold and Grit.